Let's get your top-line thoughts then on this issue of the Islamic tax. Did it catch you by surprise? Is the state running out of money?
I think the state is seeking to have a more comfortable fiscal position. It's been a bit of refrain now in Saudi Arabia that the state needs more funding and that it's looking to consolidate the manner in which liquidity flows through the system in order to streamline the funding and benefit the state. So I think this is no surprise. I had heard before the purge began last autumn that Saudi families had been asked to pay additional taxes on family groups, etc. So this is just another measure in a line of measures we've been seeing over the past year, really.
What about the Crown Prince, Mohammed bin Salman? He is getting ready. He's going to go on what looks like a global tour, and we understand Egypt's on that list. You've got the UK, and he's also going to be meeting with the U.S. president in Washington, D.C. He's a Crown Prince who tends to surprise, and in the past, some would say he's had quite aggressive foreign policy. What exactly are you expecting from his trip?
I think this trip will go some way in helping Saudi Arabia explain what's happening within Saudi Arabia. As you know, there's been, in terms of how things are being received internationally, there's been quite a bit of shock and awe, and I think there's a bit of that domestically as well. And this trip is important in terms of reassuring investors, in particular, given the new bond issuance that is coming out, given the interest from Saudi Arabia and attracting more foreign direct investment. Saudi Arabia remains a very good credit, remains a very good investment opportunity. There's a lot of short-term turbulence because of the reforms taking place. But, I liken it to some of the Latin American countries that went through periods of reform. Chile, for example, went through a period that was quite difficult under Pinochet, both politically and economically. And out the other end came an economic miracle. So this is all about staying the course. I think there'll be some difficulties in the short term in terms of winners and losers from this kind of reform, but it's all about staying the course and explaining it.
Florence, are we going to get any new details on the listing of Saudi Aramco? Could this be perhaps an opportunity to make a formal announcement?
It could be. It could very well be. However, my personal view is that there's no rush for this to happen. And I've been saying for a while that I didn't necessarily expect it to happen in 2018. And in any case, it would be better for the kingdom for this to only happen when oil prices were solidly recovered. I think we're on our way there. Where we are now is quite good, but still, for various reasons, I personally don't see the rush to announce the privatization of Saudi Aramco. In particular, given the other spate of measures still take place, you need for this asset to be properly traded on markets once it's privatized. You need confidence in the system, and the measures still taking place now, such as what you just discussed regarding Saudi banks, such as the recent political purge, etc. These need to be papered over before a big new announcement takes place with respect to such a crown jewel.